Okay, so I've been enjoying playing with lots of the set 3 cards and champions, but Lulu has definitely been my favorite so far. I'm really glad support is getting some more support, for lack of a better terms. So she's a champion that's incredibly easy to level up. She levels when our allies have been supported 3 times, and notably, she doesn't have to see you support things. So leveling her is very easy. She'll incidentally be leveled by turns 3, 4, and 5 in decks built around her a lot of the time. Her support mechanic, so she levels herself as well, is she makes her supported ally a 4/4 this round. When she levels up, she makes her supported ally a 5/5, and every turn she creates a fleeting help pick spell. Help Picks is a burst spell that can't be played during combat or in response to things, and it gives an ally a barrier or an enemy vulnerable each turn. So this Help Pick spell on your turn really helps you dictate how combat's going to flow, whether it's choosing how something they're going to have blocks or giving protection to one of your things. And when it's not your turn, this Help Picks really serves to force your opponent to open on attacks, so that way you can't use your free barrier, because if they open on attacks, you can't use this before they attack. Our other champion here is another support champion, Taric. So, what's up, bud? Please go watch on your tablet if your TV's not working, bud. Sorry, I will reset your TV after I'm done working, okay? Alright, so Taric levels up. Taric is much harder to level up than Lulu, because he specifically has to see these things happen. But he doesn't just level from seeing supports. He levels when he sees you support or target your allies 7 times. So Lulu's Help Picks, for example, can help level Taric. The new gem mechanic helps level Taric. Mentor of the Stones is an incredibly powerful card. Not only does this grant its supported ally this bonus, so it's a permanent +2/+2, but when this dies, it creates 3 gems, and these 3 gems can be 3 points towards leveling your Taric. We also have lots of other cheap supporters. So the Traveler here grants the supported ally a permanent +2 defense. Young Witch was super impressive and elusive support that gives quick attack and +1 attack. Pix is one that I'm not quite sure if this is going to be competitive or not. Children, chat, children. So Pix is not a permanent bonus. It is only 2/1 this round. Pix pairs well with Flower Child, though, and other Pix pairs well with Lulu, because you can support Pix into being something bigger with Lulu, and then Pix can support something else. Yeah, I'm not sure. Pix also works okay with Traveler and attacks into some things okay with Young Witch, but I wouldn't be surprised if we play some games with this and get rid of this. And then the other big support card that this archetype has in Targon is the Mountain Sojourners here. So grant my supported ally +2/+2. Then if it has support, it chains that +2/+2 all the way along. So if you just have a ton of supports, this chains +2/+2 across your entire board, which is incredible. Taric also, I was disrupted by the tiny child and forgot to say, he copies the spell that you target him with. So, in addition to leveling when you target, we've got things like Blessing of Targon, Twin Disciples, Spirit Refuge. We have a bunch of tools that Taric can copy along. So, let's go ahead and hop on into some games here with this and see how it goes. This is kind of a mid-range aggressive deck. Little bit of an aggressive slant. They are Lux Leona, which is a mid-range control deck, I would assume. I think Twin Disciples is super playable. You're not in trouble, but I just need you to go upstairs so you stop fighting with your brother, okay? Declan's down here, and you need to go upstairs. I love you. You can watch a show upstairs, please. I think I'm gonna mulligan these, looking for cheaper cards. Like 1s and 3s to fill out the curve. Another 2 is fine.
Take a look at this. Nothing escapes my notice.
The Nightfall cantrip. Perhaps I like that so there's only so much room for effects like this in this archetype before you just like don't have enough actual action. And I really like the fact that Twin Disciples can protect our champions from removal and like save them in combat from challengers. I like that Twin Disciples is flexible. The fact that the Nightfall one only gives 1 toughness means it's regularly not going to save you from anything.
Raise your weapon, Sunwin.
One foot in front of the other.
The Traveler here is very good with Flower Child, because Flower Child permanently gives itself +2/+0 when it's supported, so Traveler basically gives Flower Child +2/+2 permanently, which is great.
Is it adventure time, you guys? What do you say, Glow? That's yes!
So, I kind of feel like I want to open on attacks here. Just like get my pumps in. That way they can't deploy anything bigger. So this will support this. This will support this. This will be 3-2 with quick attack. This will be a 3-4.
Halt. The guilty were banned.
The 10 minutes felt like an eternity. It's gonna not happen. Yeah, I agree. Lulu's like my number one champion. Lulu and Lux are the ones I'm working on building next round. The supporters killed mid-combat. Does the support effect fall off? It does not.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Taric, are you here to help me?
The journey is yours, but I'll help where I can.
Remembrance for 4. That's pretty good. And they hit the Radiant Guardian. Yikes. So, what's the plan here? If I...
Solari control all that Hawan touches.
So if I Mountain Sojourners here,
Join us. The more
next turn I can have Deny and Twin Disciples up. So... Well, that's kind of adorable, too. Do I get this into the mix? Then I can't do 2 of these? What are the odds they have 2 pieces of removal? Low?
Tell me, Sage, what does my future hold?
Vision hazy. Please ask again later.
Yeah, if they have Hush, we could get into trouble. Do I use Deny or do I use Bastion? I think I use Bastion now because Deny is more flexible, right?
Stand resolute.
Oh no! Oh no, I'm gonna get... Does that kill it? Did I mess it up? No, I didn't mess it up. Okay. Okay, so...
Hands up now.
If we do this, my board looks like this. That seems pretty good.
Everyone okay?
The fight never ends. Never submit.
Oh, don't get too close.
There is nowhere left to go but up.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna win this game, but I am satisfied, chat. I am satisfied. This gains spell shield because Taric copies the spell over onto himself.
Back, heretic.
No mercy for heretics.
We've accomplished the thing.
This is rather dull.
Sunward.
Okay.
One foot in front of the other.
That was how I did it.
Vedra side protect me.
So I'm gonna have 8 mana total next turn, which means I can twin Disciples and Taric's Blessing. I think I'm just saying, you know, I'm gonna gem here, so this way if they attack with this, I get to trade these.
Honor the mountain. To protect all.
I want to give this 1 extra attack, so that way the Radiant Guardian can't eat it.
Never submit.
So Taric casts the +3/+3 on Young Witch here, which is incredible.
You'll go no farther.
Power before our might.
Yeah, Flower Child ain't messing around. We had Mountain Sojourners last turn and they killed it. Yeah, we got one of those a turn ago if you missed it. Yeah, Flower Child is very, very good.
Stay back.
Gaze into the light.
Is twin lethal? Oh, we'll find out. I can't save this because they're gonna deal 10 here. It's unfortunate that this isn't a Bastion. I can, however, put 3 here, so this quick attacks down this. So they're gonna only lose 1 here, but their board is gone.
No, please. Sure, you're all shiny and majestic, but can you float?
I could certainly try. Shatter them. Unyielding.
Best source of card advantage, chat. Killing them while they have a bunch of cards in their hands. Numero uno source of card advantage. We managed to support 4 allies that game. Nailed it. Timo Lulu. I think I'm actually pretty happy with this hand.
Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
So they're probably just an elusives deck, right? Like they're not a mushrooms deck, they're just an elusive deck.
Swiftly.
This is probably going to be tough for us. Our deck isn't super interactive.
Speak, I say.
The order rewards its faithful.
I won't stop now.
I'm going to get to go Taric into Sojourners here. Classic all support, no carry league comp. And both of these buffs are permanent here.
We made it, Ram.
Don't worry. I am here.
I'm not panicking, you're panicking.
Let's move. This way. Go. You'll never know what hit him.
So am I just supposed to gain a bunch of life here then? I think I'm supposed to use this to gain life, right? I guess I could probably force blocks with Mountain Sojourner. Does that force enough blocks for me to not die, though? Am I better off forcing blocks or gaining... So I can give this +2... So I can gain 6?
Reflection.
Gaining 6 is probably worse than smashing.
Join us. The more
I don't know. Let them figure out the math.
As far as I'm able.
If something like the opponent's archetype is competitive, I am only playing 1 copy of Hush in this deck right now. That could definitely be wrong. What's up, Jacob?
Well, fun enough. But it made myself weak, hey? Well, I thought, well, can't do that now.
No time to rest.
I'm somebody helping you. Oh, one.
Ask mommy, she will help you, but I'm working for a little bit more, okay?
I see every move.
Mommy did have a baby in her belly, and now she's outside the belly.
No, not the baby is outside the belly.
The dark beckons.
Just you wish so. Remember that
Mommy has baby sister, yep.
you will kill him, right?
Come on, Ribs.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll scout
I mean, we're not dead on board, but we're dead to a stiff freeze, and like their archetype has
for everyone.
burn spells in it. Is the issue. So like we're just dead to Mystic Shot or anything like that. Yeah, if they spike double mushroom, I assume we're just like getting Mystic Shotted here. Would be the assumption. Yeah, get excited. Yeah, I think Pix was super awkward there. I think I probably want a little bit more interaction. Like if I just like have like a hush there, they just like lose that game and it's not close. So maybe we get rid of the Pixes. We got 26 units, a little bit on the low side. Maybe like these more expensive pieces of interaction at the top end are bad. I just want to be a little bit lower to the ground. Like obviously I didn't draw either of the cards that game, so like had I made this change, it wouldn't have mattered there. Oh, support give lifesteal. I think that card's probably playable. Herald of Spring? I don't hate that at all. Pix was kind of whatever there. Yeah, let's try that. So, few hush to give us more cheaper interaction, and then some lifesteal to be able to buffer inside of racing situations like that. The moose is loose. Exactly. Kind of had mid-range deck problems, D-Baker. It was decent against aggro, but didn't feel like it really had the tools to be competitive against the control decks of the format. You can also look at the 4-2 lifesteal. Nah, I think I'd rather have the support units. Having a 2-drop is also very good.
Today, base camp. Tomorrow, the summit.
Glow, meet Lulu. Lulu, this is Glow. Hi, Glow. I like your petals.
Yep.
Now we go.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Go wake him up.
So, we can either Taric or we can go 2-3. If I bank one spell mana this turn, I can't Taric plus this. I think I want to just play two things out here. Having Flower Child to end my support chain is really good.
Together, we can do this.
I'm surprised I didn't attack with that. Twin Disciples, so... I just like, except I can't beat another Avalanche. Kind of feel like that's where I'm at.
The more hands, the better.
I'll go as far as I'm able.
Where's my lunch? We hunted for you.
Keep going.
So if I do this, I get a 4/4, a 5/6, and an 8/6. I think this is good. This lets them eat. This lets them eat my 4/4 with their Trundle, but they don't really have great blocks against anything else. And then, like, next turn I get to Taric with a 3-mana protection spell up, and then I can attack the following turn. And they can't kill my Sojourners here, notably.
You fly on.
Oh, this levels Lulu too. Yeah, Help Picks is really powerful.
Yeah, you did it.
Right, I didn't notice her artwork change in the picture. We could see them, like, trade here, bounce off here, chump here, take 2. But again, I think that exchange overall is good for us.
Back, heretic. Believe or burn.
Yeah, I really like these support archetypes.
There you are.
So this has regeneration, so he's gonna get his stuff back, but that's fine.
It's Pix.
Lulu Shen was good when we played it yesterday. That build was a little bit more interactive than what we're doing here. This deck's a little bit more linear. The Lulu Shen build has a bunch of challenger units and lets you control the board better than what this does.
Don't make me flamigify you.
May all go through journey.
I'm ready to shine.
So you want to be a sunflower, eh?
Impressive, isn't it?
I think Taric Shen has potential. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I would be confused as to, I feel like Lulu's probably just better than Shen in most situations.
Hands up now.
It's time to shine.
Everyone okay?
Never survive.
Hello, friends.
Grow, my children, grow! Yeah, so Taric copies the last spell you targeted with. So, he just copies that +3 attack right on over. Do we want to Hush Trundle? That prevents him from leveling up this turn, right? Yeah, I think that's probably good. Especially since I have the backup Hush in hand and I still have Bastion mana.
Return anew.
Oh. Here.
It's Pix.
It's always cold in the Freljord.
If you silence him, he loses the targets. Interesting.
Pix makes perfect.
Oh, maybe I'm not. Yeah, that was bad. I shouldn't have barriered that because they have... It's vulnerable. That was a huge mistake. Yes, Spiller being able to attack is very good. Yeah, we're gonna get, so like, the full Call of the Mountain releases over the course of the next 6 months, basically, or the course of the next 4 months, I guess. So in 2 months, we'll get another, like, 40 cards, and then another 2 months after that, we'll get 40 more. Yep. So... I need to Bastion this to stop them from...
and protect all life.
I can hush my own things to block, that is true.
One smack'll do.
Man, that card's powerful. I think that's it. Yeah, we just don't have any way to pound through. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna play some more games, but I'm definitely missing the interactive elements of the Shen Lulu build that we played yesterday, or more specifically pairing Lulu with Demacia and things. Only having like one decent one drop doesn't feel very good either. Yeah, if I hushed all my things... Yeah, I guess maybe we have lethal there if I hush all my things. For some other cheaper units. Second Taric's not very exciting.
I'll write my own story. A real battle.
I'm ready to take the first step.
You're covered.
Sentinels of light don't fear the dark.
I kind of feel like I'm having an issue with this deck, like, where we're, like, all dressed up with nowhere to go, for lack of a better terms. Like...
Taric, are you here to help me? The journey is yours, but I'll help where I can.
Like, we keep not having a non-support unit at the end. Feels a touch awkward. We're like 7 here now, down to 8. I have this with lifesteal and this with lifesteal at least. So if I play Young Witch, I can Taric's Blessing. We can Blessing a Targ on Taric, and I can lifesteal here. That feels pretty reasonable.
Lulu! Where'd she go?
As opposed to, if I play Lulu, I don't quite have enough mana to do that.
Frown too much, and your face will stay like that.
Unlikely with you around.
Come on, Rib!
See, like, and this is kind of how I want to order my things, but if I do it like this, I don't get to support anything with Taric. So I guess I give up my +2 here.
Honor the mountain.
And then he's gonna go ahead and cast this over on the next one.
Never submit.
So this has quick attack at least, so they can't kill my things in combat, because we have the elusive. And we'll see if our lifesteal is able to drag us kicking and screaming across the finish line here. If Moose's Herald of Spring here is going to be good enough to race. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I really love the support mechanic in this game, is it feels like the combat in Runeterra already has an incredible number of sequencing decisions, and it definitely feels like this adds even more to that, which is great. Speaking of great, this double hush next turn is going to be nuts.
Here we go.
So I think we just go hush hush and eat this, right?
No further.
Taric, Blessing of Targan. Did I just not use the... Yeah, I used the Fleeting Hush. Okay, you're good.
For the glory of Demacia.
Charge!
They need to decide if they want to throw away Lucy in here. So he doesn't have double attack at the moment.
I'll do my best!
Stay the path.
The mountain endures.
These decks don't usually play Make It Rain or Combat Tricks. Do I block the Fearsome? I don't think there's gonna be many future turns.
I'm actually here.
So I'm pretty sure they're embedding Bib. Like Wizards does. It's pretty common industry practice, embedding. They did, they boosted Swim and Mog yesterday, too. I think I just play Lulu.
Where you going, Pick?
I can Lulu, and then I can Barrier with Lifesteal. Aiding and embedding.
What do you think of blue instead?
Safeguard our citizens. citizens.
Come on, Rib. Zoom!
So I could do this and then Spirit's Refuge here. I think is the plan. And that gives this lifesteal, this lifesteal, this lifesteal.
Unyielding. I am the protector.
The problem with this sequencing is it means Taric wasn't leveled, but these have barriers, so I don't think that's a problem. They're going to rally, do we lose? That's a good question. I don't know, actually. Let's find out. Like, what's the play if I don't do this? That's true. We do keep lifesteal if they attack. So, like, they get to rally, but, like, what's my play if I'm not taking this attack here?
Don't make me flamigify you.
This is the fact that they're going to get to rally potentially means that my sequencing is wrong because it says I can't. Yeah.
Won't back down.
No, these can die currently. They're only tough. Is the problem. If I would have ordered Witch first, Taric would have leveled before he supported. But I messed up. Yeah, he leveled himself was the issue. I have this with a barrier on it still though to block this. And we're at 14, so we might be okay here.
Let's end this.
Yeah, that was rough.
Down.
Yeah, our deck has a lot of permutations. I wasn't thinking about their rail. There were so many combat permutations there that I didn't comprehend also calculating in where Taric was leveling. And if Taric would have leveled and made my two things invulnerable, the rallies didn't matter. I don't think so, Thriss. It's tough. Like, I'm making mistakes in the games that we're losing, but I also really feel like I'm missing the interactive elements that Lulu Shen had. The Demacia cards that have Challenger are really good. Lulu Fiora. Yeah, if you look in the subs Discord, SH Pelly, whatever their username is, they were working on Lulu Fiora. I think that's a good combination too. Yeah, there they are. SH Pelly. Look at that. I remember the username.
Guess we're going.
You know, I'm actually not going to attack in here because they are very likely a Make It Rain deck. And I would prefer this doesn't die to Make It Rain before I can pump it up.
My journey begins here and ends at the top. Mystical levitation requires concentration.
So I think, depending on what they play here, we probably attack with this supporting this. Turn this into a 4/4. This lets them eat this, but this getting eaten grants us gems, and it grants this a permanent +2/+2, so I think that's a win for us. So they have Fizz, but we once again have Herald of Spring, he says, before drawing Mountain Sojourners. Alright, so now we got some permutations to go through. Do we want to go Flower and Herald? Do we want to go Taric into Mountain? Do we want to go, like, Taric into Herald, hold up, like, Bastion? This expansion's been awesome, high card. Just consistently blown away at what the Runeterra team's able to put together. Yeah, I think we're just gonna Taric into Sojourners here.
Taric, are you here to help me?
The journey is yours, but I'll help where I can.
Join us. The more hands, the better.
This is like our perfect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curve here. Twitch chat likes the troll card. This is my surprised face. Yeah, this card is a super powerful piece of top end. If there's a reason to not be in Demacia, it's this card, I think.
Never lost a fair game. All that glitters.
Stay focused. Hold tight. Oh, don't get too close.
Alright, so we're trying not to die next turn, so that way we can kill them the following turn. Was it betting or getting a Riot sponsorship? Something. Is it betting or getting wild cards from Riot sponsorship? Sure, that's real. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know in the gray area about that. I would recommend not taking legal advice from Twitch chat. Or random streamers on Twitch. That's a great pickup, so if they go to kill this before I can gem it, we can protect it with that. And then we have Blessing of Targon next turn to pump this up with. Am I dead? I think the opponent's archetype's very good. One of my top decks before the expansion dropped. I think it's still very good. Very good and playable.
Don't think I won't unmake you because I will.
don't think I won't unmake you because I will. Wow. Okay, well, yep, we'll take those. We take those here. Is there a possibility to explain the game a bit? I would recommend just installing the game and checking out the in-game tutorial. So I kind of talk through my plays while I'm making them and why we're making them and some of the permutations, but like the core base rule set of the game will come across a lot better for you if you check out the tutorial, I think. So this supports all the way across. I want to put this here to set up lifesteal here. I put Blessing of Targon on this because he copies the thing targeting him. And then this one's already big. I can mouse over the eye here, and you can see my squad is going to get super swole. The question is, do I want to gem something here first? I think so. I think I'm going to go ahead and gem this one down at the end. Because then I still have 3 mana to hold up Bastion or Twin Disciples.
Never submit. There is nowhere left to go but up. Uh-oh, crystallizing. Never.
Hello, friends.
So again, Mountain Sojourners gives that support bonus across all of my things that are supporting. So everything except this last one gets bigger here. This has lifesteal now, which is a 10-12 thanks to this, so we can hopefully not die next turn if we don't kill them this turn.
Charmed, I'm sure.
They're currently dead with these blocks. Looks like they're going to get forced to chump everything down. And then hopefully, after however they block, we kill them with Twin Disciples would be ideal. We're like gaining 10 here so far. Alright, going to 2. So this play, they only have 2 mana left. It means this Twin Disciples is probably lethal. That's unfortunate. Okay, so Twin Disciples is no longer lethal, but I can use it here to kill Fizz. See, the eye here tells me all those things are going to go away. I'm gaining 10, going to 18. They'll have a 5-1 left. Moose really pulling its weight here. So we got a very dominating board state here. What was the last cool standard format for me? Before they released War of the Spark Baron. And yeah, if you're a card game player looking for a new home, just can't recommend Runeterra enough. Riot's really put together a great product here. Turns out gaining 10 was good, chat. Who'd thunk?
You're Taric, the Protector.
Climb well, and good luck on your journey.
I hope they let us attack next turn. I want to see the squad get really big. Are we dead? Am I about to die? We're like really close to dead. 6-10. God, what a close game. What a close game. It's a good thing we gained 10, chat.
Go on, Rib.
Let me attack, please. Let me attack, please.
Stay focused. Brace yourselves.
Unyielding. Never submit.
They're our friends, Glow.
Grow! Grow!
Victory is a thing of beauty.
So, Fuzzy Caretaker's a little expensive. I feel like I want With 4 Hush in my deck, I probably don't need this Whimsy. I feel like I want another, like, 2 or 3 mana, 1, 2, or 3 mana, unit to be able to curve with. Gosh, is it just Gift Giver could honestly be it. It's just like a decent 1-drop. It gives us gems that we don't mind having. Having 1 mana things is busted. Two, 3 Overwhelm's a good support target. Yeah, that's true. This deck will have Arbiter. What is that? I don't know. What is Arbiter? What's the full name of that card? Searching Arbiter. Oh, is it unknown? Do I not have it? Arbit? Nope. Doesn't yield anything unless it's not a 2 or 3 drop. I definitely want a 1, 2, or 3 drop. Green Glade duo could be okay. I don't know that Mountain Goat's good enough. Mountain Goat's good, like, with explicitly Young Witch. But I kind of feel like if I want something that's going to generate gems and be a body, I'd rather Gift Giver. This always gives us a gem. Yeah, I feel like it's Gift Giver or Green Glade. Like, looking at my curve, only having one drop is really sad, which is why I had Pix in here initially. But this card's just, like, super mediocre. And I want explicitly another unit that doesn't support. I'm going to start with Gift Giver, and if this doesn't feel good, we can try Green Glade Duo for a little bit more evasion. And a good Gift Giver just looking good here as just a 1 mana play, right? Get to curved Gift Giver into Young Witch. Arbiter is a 10 mana 6/6 with Overwhelm that when you support a target ally gets discounted by 1. I think that card largely just gets outclassed. Like by the time that card is cheap, the body doesn't seem super relevant. I'd much rather play more good aggressive cards. Let me curve out consistently.
Want me to say hello? Hello.
This way.
Just like, you know, an uncommon, just 2 uncommons that have voice lines and interact with each other. Because Runeterra is great. I feel like there's more TLC put into the commons and uncommons in this game than there is in the mythic rares in Magic Arena. They're both commons. Oh, is this the worst one? Oh, you're right. You're right. These are both commons, aren't they? Yeah, it's blue, right? It's green is common, then blue is rare, then purple is epic. This is very, very funny, sad.
These jewels are more than mere trinkets.
Only attacking with these 2. What if I like gem this and like attack with this, support this to like gain a little bit? I'm pretty okay trading here, I think. Yeah, I think I'm into that.
Sapphire, gem of our divine patron.
Most commons in Magic aren't even pauper playable. Ain't that the truth? Young Witch. Young Witch has been super impressive in both the Lulu decks we've played. Am I burning a Hush on this spider? Makes this a 3/3. I feel like I'm okay with that. The opponent is playing Nocturne Diana. Yeah, Arena's definitely understaffed. For sure. Big understaffed energy.
A little luck for those who need it.
That's unfortunate. I didn't hold up Blessing.
Wait, is that a familiar frog? Oh my gosh. Go on, Rib.
Tell me to say hello. Hello.
Protector, shield me.
So they're going to continue chump blocking this endlessly.
They say these were from the Protector himself.
Oh, did I just punt lethal? I totally just punted lethal, didn't I? They probably have a way to gain life, so maybe it's not exactly lethal, but... yeah.
They're our friends, Glow.
Yeah, I perhaps should have not gemmed this, and then I could have given it +3/+3 and tried to push lethal here. Our deck does not play defense well.
Don't turn around.
Nocturne's gonna level next turn and give all their stuff fearsome.
Invisible to the ignorant.
A new moon rises. Find your path in the dark and follow no false light.
So I have 9 total mana. So I'm 1 shy of being able to play all 3 of my cards. But I can, however, play the gem and the +3/+3. Nocturne hasn't leveled yet, so he doesn't get to give all my stuff minus attack this turn at least. That is a large monster.
I cannot turn back. Face your heretic. I will be heard. For truth.
So their stuff all gains fearsome here. Are we just dead, or can I pump 2 to survive? So I can give this +3/+3. I can give this +3 attack. I can put this here and put this here. And then we're dead.
Why, hello there.
I can put this here and then we're not dead, but I don't have any outs at that point, right? Yeah, like Arena barely runs on my desktop computer, right? Like running on mobile sounds like a real big ask. Real big ask. Ezreal, Diana, okay. So they're gonna have damage-based removal here. I don't think I really need Twin Disciples. I don't really mind if these die, and Taric's got a pretty big booty by default. So Mulligan looking for a 2. We got a lot of 2s. We haven't drawn Lulu a ton this set, I feel like.
The journey is different. These will protect you.
I've seen a lot of Taric so far this set, not a lot of Lulu.
Spilled paint is just accidental art.
Our opponent's on the gem people to death strategy. Okay, that's interesting. So like you're counting on leveling up Ezreal, but like they must have Nightfall stuff too for Diana, right?
Whoa, don't eat that!
Think I want a mentor to start. Yeah, let's do.
I made a familiar. Oh, whoa, behave!
We're
Who's a
looking-
hungry little munchkin?
Looking to fade. Get excited here. Thermo Beam. Yeah, sort of card they play. Gems are good Nightfall enablers, that's for sure. This is pretty good against Ezreal, huh? So I can play Mentor of Stones. Arena isn't bad on my iPhone, just saying. Arena doesn't run on your iPhone. Maybe you play on a remote desktop that you remote into on your iPhone, but that's not Arena trying to run on your iPhone hardware. Like there's two big questions about Arena coming to mobile. First, there's the question of, can the interface work well on a mobile screen? To which the answer is almost assuredly no. It's functional in some spots, but most board states it won't work for. Many board states it won't work for. And the second question is, can it physically run on the hardware without setting it on fire? Which is also probably a no. So we've got Twin Disciples here. Mountain Sojourners is a good pickup for next turn's attack. Little ARM chip gonna self-immolate. It's gonna light him up, chat. Do I protect my Mountain Sojourner? I feel like the answer is yes. It's gonna give Taric a buff. Also means this can attack this turn and not die, so maybe it gets to live to buff another turn. My laptop sounds like a helicopter when I run Arena. Yep. Wow, that's super brutal. I guess I'm glad I got a Hush out of their hand, but like, that's rough. These are both tough from Taric. This gets +2 attack because it was supported. Wonderful to see them open on Mystic Shot to kill this. If they don't open on Mystic Shot, we're definitely gonna gem. Yep. Summon a random 3-cost unit. Woof. That is quite the high roll.
They say these were from
I guess I do this to, like, not let them...
Whoa, meet Lulu! Lulu, this is
not let them challenge with this for free.
Run them through. Hardly fair.
Protect us.
They have another Mystic Shot, or are they just not respecting Flower Child?
I thought they said this climb
It's
would be
unfortunate I don't have one more mana here.
Bask in her radiant blessing. Hands up now.
Brace it, boy, don't get too close. Go on, Pix. Just like the yellow bloom said. Perfecto. Can I paint you?
Back, heretic.
Yeah, I agree, Mommy. I think the use of Spell Shield to make things that are supposed to be impressive bombs playable so they don't just die to Doomblade is a fantastic design. I think that's something Magic could definitely learn from. This board state tastes purple, something like that.
Hex power.
Oh, we could just never beat this card, chat. Hush doesn't stop it yet.
Get him, Pix. Pix. Go wake him up.
So I can vulnerable it with picks, chat, but then these are getting stunned. So like these things are just never. I don't have any hard removal in this color. So like I can't challenge her down this without like rebuilding, and by the time I rebuild, they just have too much life at this point. That was their turn. Yeah, this is a really good game ender. Does this trigger Ezreal when it happens? When you pick two things? Does that count as targeting? Or no? Yeah, it feels like we're just dead here.
Someone's getting bonified.
What's Fury? Fury is a keyword that says whenever this unit kills something, it gains +1/+1. So, if you're looking for something super linear, this felt kind of okay. That being said, I definitely found myself missing the interactive elements of the Lulu Shen deck that we played yesterday. So, Blinding Assault, Fleet Feather Tracker, Laurent Protege, really felt like not having those cheap units that allowed me to interact with my opponent's board early on made this feel like it left a little bit to be desired. I don't know, I don't think there's anything in these colors, these factions really, that will allow us to change that dynamic. Like, we have a lot of our stuff is like anti-interaction in a way. We've got things like Deny and Refuge and like Bastion to protect our stuff. But as far as like taking big things off the board, I guess we could play. I did have Will of Iona in the initial draft. Maybe that's something I could consider. This doesn't really deal with it. So like Whimsy, like again, like the specific card that hosed us in multiple games was that 8/8 dragon, and Whimsy, for the same reason as Hush, doesn't help us get past that. Oh, that's a really interesting thought. Yeah, maybe we just play Sultari Priestess? I like that suggestion a lot. I was talking about how I felt like I needed another non-support champion, and this giving us the ability to generate obliterates on occasion, or like Meteor Shower, and like Written in the Stars with both of our champions is probably very good, right? This can get the Challenger as well. Star Shaping. Which one's Star Shaping? Burst. I think this is not quite good enough. This is a lot of mana. Yeah, I like that idea. I think that's what I would do. I think if I was going to, it's not quite 5 o'clock. Let's play one more game. Let's add that Dorko and because our linear games have been good. Our linear games have felt good. Gift Giver was kinda whatever. Let's do that. Alright. Alright, I got one or two more in me. Trundle, Acel. I'm gonna mulligan these two, looking for some other threats. Yeah, I think the Invoke deck that we started, yeah, the Nightfall Invoke is gonna be the deck of the day for sure. There might be something to this one. We had some impressive runs with some impressive games with it, but I'm not quite sure. Something feels like it's missing. The Nightfall Invoke deck felt really close. Unfortunate that we're attacking on evens this game.
Lulu! Where'd she go?
Where'd she go?
And here's where I paint my constellation.
Yep.
Like this.
You play Acel Lux today, or was that yesterday? I've been playing that off stream Aether Wild, and someone asked me to share the deck list I've been playing. So I haven't actually played that on stream yet.
Off we go! Go down!
Ice to me.
Is Lux Acel good? I enjoy playing it.
Celestial power.
Oh, we're about to get run over.
They look angry.
I think I just pass for now. Guess if I do this. Now, okay, so the plan here is to try and kill them on our next turn. So we'll play this out, and then we'll play Sojourners on their turn, and then we'll play Sojourners on our turn, and we'll attack. I don't know if the deck we're playing is good, AGH. There's a new set just released yesterday, and we're just trying out different things. Hey, normal Trent. There's a direct link there. It's good because it wins, something like that. Gosh, they're scared, chat. I didn't know trolls were scaredy pants. Who's got 2 thumbs and isn't playing around Avalanche? This guy right here.
Today is the day we master the mountain.
I know we can reach the top if we work together.
You're in your boots. It's good to be the king.
Alright, I'm gonna burn 2 of these gems here too and just try and push as much damage as possible.
Stay focused.
This is 15 elusive. They're at 17, unfortunately.
Hold tight.
Trust me. And your footing.
Can I paint you? Oh, you're interesting.
Oh, put this after Witch for quick attack. That's a good suggestion. Yeah, I think you're right. It would mean that this would only be a 7/5, but I think that's fine. Oh, the pillar's vulnerable. Yeah, I should probably be done. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I was up late with Haley. Yeah, I would have kept my other Sojourners. Yeah, it's a pretty big whoops. Which is a big deal. Ooh, that's a good draw.
This is gonna be fun.
Nah, I don't think I need a full day off in general. It's just like, we've been live for almost 7 hours, so a little bit longer than I've been streaming recently.
The heavens diminish without my attention.
Her light will always rise.
My, how they stare.
Brace yourselves.
So, if I had another Sojourners here, that would be nice. What are we hoping to fade? We're hoping to fade, the what's it called card? The double frostbite? Harsh Winds? Yeah, that one. That's the one I would like to fade. We're 1 point short of being able to kill them with those bump spells, so... Yeah, chat, Hush would silence the witches, but that also takes away their pumps, chat. It wipes them back to their base stats. So, hushing my own witches there is not a good play. Remember that time my Sultari priestess killed a dragon god? Nice dragon god.
sunlight guide you, my brethren. Do I know you? Yes, and no.
Keep going. Hold tight.
Hey, are you dead? Okay. Alright, I'm confident Priest is good. You just play under the guise of play more good cards in your deck. Priest is great. No, I was one short, Jack. They were at 7. I only have +6. I don't know. I think there's probably something here. Like, the linear draws in this deck feel really impressive. So, like, I kind of would be surprised if there's not a good Lulu Taric deck somewhere in the format. I definitely think Sultari Priestess is probably one of the best Targon 3-drops in general. And this was a good example, I think. You know, we were talking about, like, okay, we have this problem. How do we solve it? This, I think, with the ability to invoke that Obliterate spell on occasion, definitely gives us a good solution to problems that we have. And like I also was talking about, it also serves to solve another problem that we were experiencing, which is that we had too many support units and not enough, like, end units. We were, like, spewing support value consistently without having a non-support to end our chains on. Alright, at any rate, I am going to go ahead and take off for the day. I appreciate everybody that hung out. I'll be back again tomorrow morning. I'm going to do some magic into some Runeterra. If you didn't catch everything we did today, I'm going to hit publish on a bunch of YouTube videos here momentarily. We played a really sweet Nightfall Invoke deck earlier that was a lot of fun and felt really competitive. So I'll be back tomorrow. Peace, folks. Have a good one.